What is up, everybody? This is Naz, and today we've got an epic podcast for you. We got Foster below right here. What's up, Foster? Good to see you. We are talking about Google Cloud getting into Web3. We're talking about Unity gaming coming to Web3. Finally, Unity is jumping on board with blockchain space. We're talking about Spotify, how that could potentially change the music space, and of course, bass. Right, that's the layer 2 that we got with Coinbase. So we want to talk a little bit about that. But on that, I hope you guys have a great day or having an amazing day. Good to see you all. All right, let's go. All right, Foster, what's up? How you doing? Good?
What's up, dude? I'm so good.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm excited.
In Vancouver, little staycation. Got my latte. Feeling good, looking good, buddy.
Alrighty. Okay, so Foster, what I'm looking at right now specifically is that Google Cloud partners with Tezos blockchain to bring Web3 technology to its customers. So I thought it was really interesting. I think it's the first thing we're going to talk about is that's really interesting to me because why are they doing this? Like, I guess, what do you think? Why do you think they're getting into this is my question.
Why is Google getting into the Web3 space?
Yeah.
That's a really good question. I think that no one is ever going to truly know unless you're at the executive table talking with them about it. But
True.
I think from the outside looking in, what we can really look at is what do they already have to offer and what can they do with blockchain that can supplement it. So what Microsoft Cloud Services called Azure, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then what does Amazon have? They have AWS.
Yeah.
If you look back over the years, kind of the transition from databases and servers living at existing, technology companies, everybody's moving towards cloud. In the past 10, 15 years, everything's gone to the cloud.
Yeah.
Google Cloud especially.
Yeah.
So using blockchain technology, I think, is kind of like the next step after that.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to offer customers, more choices, more options when it comes to implementing some sort of. If they want to do NFT stuff, I think that's awesome. If they want to do more infrastructure building with infrastructure, so allowing developer teams to build applications on top of it using Google's existing blockchain technology.
Yeah,
I think it just opens the door for more building, which is.
I think
really
they're just trying to make money as well.
That's
my honest thought. I think it'd be stupid for them not to get into it, especially because the reason why they get into it is because they're actually becoming validators. So if you think about it, what they're doing here, right? Like what they're literally doing is just mainly about becoming validators. So has partnered with Tezos, as you can see, foundation to grow its Web3 application development and provide new services for its customers. Basically, they are going to become the validator for the Google for the Tezos proof of stake system. So that just, and as a result, people just pay money to be validators, and so there you go. I think of it, a lot of it is just like it's business, right? Of course, but that's what it all comes down to in the end as well. So.
I think that's so funny how I went on a little bit of a tangent there talking about how it's great for the society and everybody wants to build, and then you're just like, they want to make money.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I think.
So, okay, so here's the question for you now: why Tezos? Why do you think they wanted to do the Tezos and not something like Ethereum, which would have been, in my opinion, I think that would have been a way better choice just because of more users.
I don't know actually. I think maybe it's because they're still there. I think because Tezos is a younger blockchain. It's a smaller blockchain, not as big, and so they're probably testing stuff out right now. Is what kind of I'm feeling like. But the biggest
so test it on Tezos, see how it goes on something blockchain that's not as used, and then based off of that move to Ethereum.
Exactly, move to like Ethereum and stuff like that, So I think that's gonna be the biggest thing here. We got Daniel here in the chats as well. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you.
Hey, Daniel.
He decided to come in the chats, but so but yeah, I think it's that, and I think when they realize like, oh shit, this is actually really cool, then I think at some point they'll move into which is like Ethereum and so forth, because why not, right? Yeah, but Tezos is really go ahead. Sorry.
I wonder if they'll offer it because they want to make money. It's obviously a business.
Yeah.
If they'll offer it as a service, what would that be called? BaaS, blockchain as a service. Something like that, maybe.
Tezos. Yeah, I don't know how that would be called. Google Cloud, make money with Google Cloud and blockchain. I feel like that would be the answer to that, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is actually really interesting because I looked at Tezos, right? I looked into Tezos and what it is. And for those people who don't know, it's a layer. I believe it's a layer 1 system, right? And what's cool with it, for those of you who don't know, if you go to developer docs here, if you build like a smart contract, Tezos actually, you can build smart contracts fully in Python. Yes. It's called SmartPy is the library. So you download this library called SmartPy, and then from there you are literally able to completely what's it called? Just completely what's the name? Create smart contracts, build applications. And I think that's so powerful because Python is just so powerful in general. And so I don't know how this works, but maybe can you tie in APIs now to that stuff? I don't really know. But like, imagine now tying APIs now into your blockchain stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of already do that with more front end things, right? Not so much in the back end with the smart contract.
Well, very, very interesting, actually. We are currently working on a project. It's called Prospective. So I'm showing a Prospective project right now. It's called Prospective.world. Okay. And in this project, so really cool system here. So basically in this project, some of the stuff has to be done on the API side. And usually the way you do it is have you used something called, what's it called? Let me see. Oracles. Have you heard of oracles before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are oracles for?
You tell me.
So oracles is like, it's a way for you to basically, what happens is that you have an error code that connects to an API, it hits the API, it gets the data from the API, and then it saves that data on the smart contract, on the contract. Does that make sense? So it's like a way for you to, now it's a long process and it's not the best process because it takes a while for that to happen. But you can actually circumvent that by using something called signatures.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that before?
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course.
So, but signatures, but not like normal signatures. They're called ECD. Yeah, like ECDSA. It's called ECDSA. For those of you who don't know,
okay.
Yeah, ECDSA. It's really cool, actually. Yeah, it's called elliptical curve digital signature algorithm. And what happens is that basically your API signs some transactions, signs some data with a private key. You use that signature, you send it over to the smart contract, and then your smart contract basically is able to completely verify if it was signed by the API.
So I wonder, is that any different than, is an Oracle any different than something like, I don't know if you've ever worked with relayers before.
What is that?
From like Open Zeppelin. So when I was building my NFT employee recognition program last year for my company, I didn't want people to pay for transactions, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want them to have to go through all the trouble getting crypto. So I used something called a relayer from Open Zeppelin.
Okay.
Where basically it would just sign the transaction.
Yeah, on behalf of them.
Yeah, on behalf of them, and then the smart contract would verify that and say, okay, this transaction was paid for, verified by this wallet and this private key, and then sent it on.
So that's a little bit different.
Okay.
That's a little bit different. That's like a middle layer basically that goes between you and then the smart contract. That's different basically. That is whereby, you use that middle layer in order to have them pay for you basically. Right. This is, an Oracle is literally a way just to connect to an API and connect to Web 2. It's a middle layer for Web 2 and Web 3.
Got it. Okay,
but cool. What you had is fully blockchain related, right? So there's literally like, imagine like there's your smart contract here. Imagine you have a smart contract that's kind of like here, right? And then there is the user, which is like right here. There's a middle layer right here that connects you. I know you don't see this, but it connects you with the middle layer. Then the middle layer connects you with the smart contract. And that's kind of how that works. And the middle layer is what pays the money on behalf of you.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Cool. Yeah. One day in the future, we should get a like a cryptography expert on here to talk about this kind of stuff.
That would be so cool. I would love to get more.
So epic. That would
Yeah,
be so
I would
epic.
love to get more people onto this as well. 100%, 100%. That'd be so epic.
Somebody who's like like T skills, like somebody
yeah.
who's like rocket ship, like really fucking good at
You know
stuff,
who I
like,
really want to talk to? You know who I really want to talk to? I really want to talk to G Money.
G Money?
Yeah. Do you know who that is on Twitter?
Do you have contact with him? Because that guy's
no,
big.
I have no contact with him at all.
Well, I would recommend do not send him a DM because I promise you he's not gonna see it.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. So it's like
Twitter
G.
DM.
I think it's gmoney.eth or something. Big reason why I want to talk to him is because he's really cool. He's building I think we talked about this the last time. 9DCC, which is the which is the brand, and so forth, basically. So that's kind of what I would talk.
T-shirts, verified T-shirts, all that. Yeah.
Exactly. I just want to that would be so cool to bring him on at some point. So I would love to talk to him about.
I feel like that's a whole other rabbit hole we shouldn't go down because that's just the whole thing.
Yeah, what? Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. So anyways, Tezos, those of you definitely look into that. I would love to build a few contracts on that. Maybe we can build like a contract with ChatGPT. So it will teach us how to build a Tezos, smart contracts basically. Maybe we can teach Foster also. Maybe it will teach Foster how to build it and me at the same time.
There we go. All right. So that was part 1, guys. Some exciting stuff happening there. Part 2, we've got Unity. Do you know Unity, right? Oh yeah, dude.
Yes.
I've been so not ingrained in the Unity community by any means, but in the gaming community.
Yeah.
So I mean,
why?
I guess first, why am I ingrained in the gaming community?
Yeah. Why do you like the game, Foster?
Bro, gaming is meditation for me.
Really? Interesting. Oh, yeah. I did not know that.
Man, it's so nice to be able to chill out, maybe, have a beer, sit down, play some video games for 3 hours with friends. It's fun. But anyways,
that's fun.
So this whole Unity thing and integrating decentralized applications into it. I'll give a little backstory here first. So what exactly is going on? So Consensus. Probably one of the world's largest and most used decentralized application portfolio. So they made MetaMask. They made Infura, Diligence, so smart contract auditing, Truffle. So they did the Truffle and Ganache suite.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah. So what they've done is they've partnered with Unity, which is a 2D and 3D game development software. And it is if you look on Steam, so Steam is you know what Steam is, right?
Yeah, I know what Steam is. Yeah, I know what Steam is.
Steam or Unity is the most popular game development software for video games on Steam. It's like it's not even close. It's like 70 or 80% or something of the games on Steam have been made with Unity.
That's cool.
Then on mobile applications, it's like 50%.
Really?
Unity is it's really just one of the world's biggest.
How many games are built by Unity?
Thousands, tens of thousands.
Over 2 million games powered by the engine. Wow, that's insane. Those of you guys don't see that.
And it's an old one too. It was made in 2005. The first.
That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I know Unity. I've worked with Unity for a little bit. Definitely worked with Unity for a little bit, but I'm definitely not a Unity developer. To me, okay, you could hate me or whatever. I'm not a big fan of games, man. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get into gaming for so many times, and no matter I buy an Xbox, I buy a PC.
It's okay. You can just say you're bad at video games. I get it.
I know. That's actually probably true. Probably true. But anyways, what I want to talk about is I'm highlighting here stuff. So basically what's happening, guys, is the MetaMask SDK will allow devs to connect their games to the MetaMask wallet, enable users to interact with Web3 enabled features within the game itself. So what that means basically is Unity is finally given the ability for you to connect your MetaMask wallet to the game itself, which will just bring so many possibilities, because I actually think this is where NFTs actually shine. Like, there's a lot of places where I feel like NFTs should not be, But this is a place where I think NFTs should be, which gaming, right? You buy a certain thing, you buy a cool upgrade, you buy the Hot Wheels for the car if you're a car guy. That's me. You know, I like to I like the racing cars. Okay. All right. And then you sell it, and then and then you sell it later on, you know, let's just say you stop using the game. Why do you need to keep doing it, right? Just now sell it, and there you go, pretty much. And now someone else can buy it. And so I think this is where it becomes so powerful. And I have this screenshot right here. It's like easily buy, own, trade in-game assets, collectibles, and currencies with MetaMask and Unity. So I think that is just so powerful, honestly, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a huge step. And this is something I've always been a pretty big believer in, is like kind of like what's the progress, or where's the trajectory for NFT like applications of NFTs, like where can they be used in the world, and in what industries? And we're just I in my opinion, I think we're just on the cusp of going from PFP art stuff, open editions, and we're just on the cusp of starting to get into gaming, which I think is like maybe the next five years, maybe more. And then after that, it goes into way more integrated use cases of NFTs for like real life stuff. So, you know, maybe
those who don't know PFP art is your profile art, right? So that's what that is, and that is what NFTs initially started for. You think about Bored Apes, you think about Azuki, right? That's where the NFT space just started in general with, and that's slowly becoming less and less, I guess, cool, right? I feel like
it's still cool. I still like it.
I mean, yeah, if the top projects, like if it's a good project, like my favorite project in terms of PFP art is still Azuki.
Yeah.
You know, do I own one? No. Do I own one? No. That money right now is going towards my team. You know?
Well, I think they're like, aren't they like 20 ETH? Isn't that the floor right now?
Yeah, I think it's 15 ETH actually on OpenSea.
It's a lot.
I think it's 15. I believe so. Let me see. I'm checking here in a second here. Top.
I know we're kind of getting away from the topic of
14 ETH. 14 ETH.
But my favorite PFP art project actually is Goblin Town. Do you remember Goblin
Really?
Town?
That's your favorite one?
Bro,
are you saying that's the one you would put on? Guys, if you're in the chat right now, what's your favorite PFP project? I'm just curious if you're in the chat right now.
I want to know that too.
But
last year when they went off, like right at the start of the bear market, it was so funny, man. You would go into their Twitter spaces, and it'd just be a bunch of making.
I know. It's pretty crazy.
It was so funny, man. It was like peak bear market, just craziness. Just like anybody doing anything.
But would you actually make like this image right here? Would you like? I mean, I know you can't see it, but like, would the Goblin Town image be your profile picture of your Twitter account?
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
Even though it's ugly, I think that's kind of the whole point of it. It's almost the project was almost patronizing other PFP projects, because it's like it's horrible art. It's ugly. It's like zero utility. They barely had a website. You know, like no Discord. Just a bunch of goblins mucking around. I don't know.
I don't think it's horrible art. I think it's done well. Like there's a lot of really cool art. It's made to look like it's made purposeful. Exactly. Yeah. It's made to look like shit. But it's like it's made good. Like it's a good shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like Unity basically launched. Unity, they're supporting 13 third-party solutions. So they're gonna be including MetaMask wallet, Tezos as well, actually. So Tezos is part of this too. We really need to look at Tezos here. I definitely have not gone too deep into that, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So need to look into that more for sure.
The interesting thing of what the consensus partnership with Unity is they're only offering MetaMask, Infura, and then Truffle integrations with it. And I'm curious your thoughts on that, because I know that when it comes to smart contract deployment, you don't like using Truffle. Do you almost exclusively use Hardhat now?
I almost exclusively use Hardhat right now. Yeah, we at the company use only Hardhat, mainly because it's a better system. mainly
Right.
because it's just like it's easy to work with. That's my,
Yeah.
that's kind of
And
my take on this. But yeah.
yeah, it it lets you run your own local test deployment blockchain, right?
Yeah, yeah. Not
Yeah.
just that. This
So
is where you test smart contracts. Those of you who don't know what Hardhat is, it's a pretty powerful system, honestly, for Ethereum development. So if you're trying to do Ethereum development, this is what you should be using for production level. Like for production level projects, this is what we use at our company, right? Literally just all of this pretty much stuff. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Is
my
Go
question
ahead.
is for like the Unity Mask and Fura and Truffle is if you want to integrate with those products and allow
Mm-hmm.
NFTs to use in your video game,
Mm-hmm.
are you required to use if you're using MetaMask, which is one of Consensus products, are you required
Yeah.
Fura to build the infrastructure and connect to blockchain and retrieve metadata?
Oh, you
And
mean
then are
like
you
Infura?
required?
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're using Infura, I think that's fine. I think it's fine because Infura is just simply the middle layer between the blockchain and you. But I think
it's
if they tell you, hey,
it's the
you need to use
communication
Truffle,
protocol.
yeah, if they tell you to use Truffle, then that's just fucked up, you know. But
Yeah,
I think it's fine to be able to do in a way where hey, because they partner with Infura, they probably either getting some money out of this or something. I don't fucking know. But in
yeah,
any case, I think that's okay in some way, shape, or form. I think it's gonna we
yeah,
can open up later down the line, to
yeah.
more potential opportunities.
You know what another thing is I just thought of as well is that
Yeah,
if these are being offered to Unity developers and game developers
yeah,
who are not they're not blockchain developers, so
yeah,
they don't know the difference between Hardhat and Truffle anyway. So they're if they just use Truffle, they're like, oh, this is just what's been used. Like we're
yeah.
okay using this.
Probably.
Guys, people like your team like obviously know the difference and
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
uh,
truffle is not that bad. Like truffle for blockchain, it's not horrible. It's just like hardhead is just a better suite. It's just
it's
more
just
built
better.
up.
Yeah,
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 it's just better suite basically. But I don't think it's bad necessarily. It's not like it's gonna be like useless. You can still create your smart contracts. It's end-to-end development. You can still debug a smart contract. You can still test with Ganache. There's still a lot you can do with it. Just hardhead with just is a little bit more modern, but that's it. So
yeah.
that's okay. That's okay, I think. But yeah, so that's Unity for you guys. I think a lot of great stuff coming with that. The next topic I'm going to talk about is Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
So yeah, go
really cool
ahead.
thing. I I think this is great.
Yeah.
I think last week we talked a little bit about Shopify, didn't we? Uh,
Shopify, maybe.
Shop. Did
No,
we talk about Shopify last week and
I don't
token
think so.
gating?
No, no,
Oh no.
no.
So I mean, what's happening right now with Spotify and this feature they're doing? It's pretty much the same thing as Shopify. It's just token gating.
Yes,
So
token get it. Yeah.
allowing only allowing people who own specific NFTs to access certain features or get into different experiences and stuff.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
so
So
this, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm showing them an image right now, basically, which is like Kingship. It's an NFT project, of course. It's a Kingship. It's an NFT project made out of Bored Ape owners. Okay, and what they're doing
Yeah,
is they wanna be the front of the technology, and what they're doing is they've partnered up with Spotify to create token gated playlists, which I think is pretty cool.
yeah.
So why is it
So
cool? Like, let me ask you, like, why is this cool? I guess is my question.
like, what's the point?
What's the point? Yeah.
It's fully and 100% for community and fan engagement and
Uh huh.
increased like better experiences for them. Just being able to offer super fans something that other fans can't have. That's
I
basically
see.
what it is.
I see.
Um,
They're like,
so
oh damn, our NFT project is going to shit. So let's increase the value by just creating some token
yeah,
gated playlist.
something like that. So kingship is it's three. I think it's four. It's
It's
for Board
four.
Ape and Mutiny. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're actually a music group. So they're an NFT project music group. So they're four guys that make music together.
that's sick.
Um,
That's
yeah,
so
and they're
cool though.
signed.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Like how
really.
they're Bored Ape. I'm looking at the website right now. Like the Bored
Yeah,
Apes are the ones that are actually you know are the ones that like okay, I see it now. There's actually like a video on this too,
yeah.
and they
So
even
they
have a
signed with
roadmap.
they signed with 1022 PM, which is a I guess a record label.
Uh huh.
and they haven't released music yet, but because of their involvement with the NFT community,
Mm-hmm.
they were able to strike some sort of deal with Spotify to try this new feature, this token gating feature.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the States, so you might be able to, if you buy one of their Kingship NFTs, you might be able to do it.
I can't
I
do
think.
shit because this is only for Android.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, oh, you didn't know this?
No, wait, wait,
N-
wait. What are you looking at?
So, okay,
I can't see Naz's screen for people who are
right.
curious why
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
asking that.
So,
But
this token gated thing, the one for like kingship, only works for Android. Like you cannot see it for on Apple Safari. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Foster?
oh,
Oh,
you still there?
yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? We lost Foster, you guys. We lost Foster. Wait.
Boo!
Oh, we lost Foster. It's okay. Oh shit, he's coming in. He's coming back in. Oh, Foster's back. Foster's
All right,
back.
sorry about that. I don't know
All
what
right,
happened.
all right, all right. That's okay. It's okay. But basically, what's happening here is that, like it's only for Android. They did not make it for iOS because I think iOS, like the front end, like Safari App Store stuff connected to smart contract is probably more difficult than with Android.
Oh, oh, I wonder if it has something to do with Apple's
Yeah,
their
probably.
their not community guidelines, I guess terms and conditions on NFTs and blockchain stuff. Because I think like
You
OpenSea was
think they
trying to
actually
do.
have that? Like
Yeah, yeah.
Apple
Well,
terms and
OpenSea
conditions.
they do. Yeah, OpenSea. I think they were trying to integrate, like not in, yeah, I guess integrate, a
Mm-hmm.
marketplace or NFT sales onto iOS applications, so like
Mm-hmm.
people can build stuff with it and connect to sell NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And Apple was like, okay, we'll allow you to do that if we take 50% of every transaction. Like that was their
Oh,
rule.
really?
Well, like on the App Store, every time somebody downloads an app from the App Store, Apple takes
Yeah.
a cut. Like that's just like Apple's like, we're giving you the ability to sell on our platform. We're going to take a
Yeah.
cut of that. So, and then
Yeah.
with NFT
Wow.
stuff, they're like, we're going to take 50, effing percent.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at an article right now. They're saying that Apple takes, allowing Apple basically download apps that skirt 30% commissions basically of
Yeah, it's
NFTs.
insane. It's insane.
Damn. The fuck? How are they
Uh,
supposed to get that with 30% commissions? God damn. Like,
yeah, you gotta sell a lot of applications to make any kind of money.
that's stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean Apple wants to make money. Everybody wants to make money. Like I think
yeah,
this is where it's going to be difficult with this NFT space because everybody wants to make money. Everybody is trying to figure out what's the business case for this, right?
yeah.
And so
So
forth. So,
there's a
yeah.
there's a question. Do you think this NFT or token gating playlists on Spotify? Do you think that's a real use case that's gonna gain any traction?
Yeah, I think depends on where you're trying to go with this. Um you need to have a very like you need to have a big community of people who are very dedicated to Web3 to actually use this token gated stuff, right? Because it's
Yeah,
an extra step you have to take in order to ever listen to their song, right? So
yeah,
if it's a brand that has very good brand, right? And then you token gate stuff, I think yeah, that makes sense, right? You can create like a token gated community, right, that listens to stuff. I think that's fine. But
yeah.
like yeah, I think for me, like what would be cool though is that you can probably do like I think what would be awesome is let's say you have a community of like okay Foster, you made your own NFTs, okay?
Right.
Like what would be the name of those NFTs? Foster NFTs, let's just say.
Wow,
Fosty.
real original.
I
Holy
know,
shit. I hope I
right?
come up with a better name
I
for him.
know. So imagine you have your community, right, of people that that bought your NFT, and so now you have all these applications like Spotify. You
Yeah.
have all these applications like I don't know, like what other apps like maybe
Instagram,
even
maybe?
sure Instagram, Facebook, and what you can do is you can create token. You can create token giddy within that. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
do. I
mhm.
think I agree. And if for the token gated Spotify playlist thing to work, increase fan engagement, allow super fans to do something extra. it
Yeah.
can't just be token gated playlist. Like
Yeah.
it has to be like more. Like you
It
have
has
to
to be more than
offer
that.
them more, and then the token gated playlist is like that's like one of the things that you get
Yeah.
with it. So I don't
Exactly.
think it should be the only thing. I don't think that's enough. Like, is that enough for me to buy $150 or a $250 Kingship NFT right now just to try this? Not yet.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Yeah,
No.
not yet.
I'm actually curious how much. Oh, so they actually sold out all their NFTs. The 5,000 NFTs looks like.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Do you know what the price was for that?
Like the mint price? No.
I'm
The floor right now is like 0. So it's like $250.
250 bucks. So, but I think when they sold it, the Kingship one. Let me see, Kingship one. When they sold it, I believe the price for the NFT was, and I can actually see it on Etherscan. Contract. Maybe it's in the contract. Let me see. What is the price of this thing? Price. Oh, there's the price. So, they used ApeCoin. Oh, so it's two. So they used ApeCoin initially. So those of you who can't see it, so those of you who like, yeah, I'm looking at this right now. So right here, they used ApeCoin basically. I think for the round 1, round 2, and then round 3, and so forth. And looks like it was all ApeCoin was 0.004 ETH. So I'm not sure how much that is equal to ApeCoin, but it's 0.19 ETH.
Yeah, so like $300, a little bit more.
$300.
Yeah.
To get a fucking playlist.
Yeah, and
but hold on, but is this a playlist of stuff that they made, of like songs they've made?
It's just like other music.
Oh, then you see what I mean? This is where I just don't get this stuff.
I know, but it's I still think it's cool because it's the first time this is the first
I guess so. Yeah.
NFT thing that Spotify is doing. So I think it's cool.
But like if this was original music, I think there'd be so much more value with that kind of stuff. Like imagine you launched an original music right on Spotify that was only unlocked by your fans. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want to release or do an early release of an album to like only 5,000 super fans for like or maybe only release an album for super fans and nobody else can listen to them.
That's it. Period. Like, but then it's cool. I think then the value of your NFT can go really high.
Yeah, because then everybody's gonna want to listen to that music. So
so I'm really curious. Like for me, the curiosity is honestly like, okay, so because here's the game: business use cases for NFTs. If you think about just like tokenization of like, okay, something, let's just say, right, community, right. So the whole goal is always to open up as many people as possible, and let's just say you're doing something of value, you're bringing value to people. You want to help as many people as possible, right? So, but with tokenization, you're not really doing that. You're limiting always to how many people you can help, right? Which good and bad. Good in terms of, okay, maybe you can make it more limited, and hence, because it's more limited, now people can be reselling your NFTs, right, in the long run, and then, which then allows you to also make royalties, which then that funds the actual giving value, right? But also, like, to what degree, right, to what degree, basically, like, at this point, I don't know, like, we still have yet to see how that works out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like when you look at it like that. That's the whole point of NFTs. Is it gives creators, it gives artists the ability to do two main things. One, a better experience for your fans. More engagement with the community.
Which right now is not the better experience, because the experience right now is with Web3 is just complete shit.
Yeah. Hopefully in the near future.
In the future, yes.
And then two is it's obviously decentralized. It allows you to fund your progress and your project by delivering something immediately to the buyers. Hopefully something immediately.
Exactly.
So the way I look at it for creators, especially artists, people making music, is those two main things.
Yeah, I think the people making music part, that's going to be really interesting. I actually have someone I'm talking to they're interested in actually doing something like that too, which is, getting into the music space and, again, creating tokenization. A lot of people have done a really great, I know Stevie Aoki did a great job. Stevie Aoki,
Stevie Aoki's huge into NFTs,
Do you know his community, Stevie Aoki community?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Kings of Leon actually, I think like 3 years ago, they did an NFT album.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't listen to Kings of Leon at all, so I couldn't tell. life of me what the name of it was, but
Yeah.
I know they did do one.
Yeah, so if you don't know, look up something called Aokiverse, later on, of course. But this is where Stu Aoki released his NFT. It's called Aokiverse. I think that's crazy. When he did it, it did 873 ETH, which at the time, if you multiply that by 3,000 at the time, that was really huge, basically. And so his NFT gives you access to like his what's it called?
Was it like Decentraland, or was he on Sandbox?
No, this was mainly like on, you get the ability to like go to his concerts. You give the ability to like see him in person, right? All that kind of stuff.
Like IRL tickets. As
Yeah.
NFTs display. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and so he did that, and it's pretty cool actually. It includes all previous level rewards plus, you can actually get original song from Steve Aoki. What's up, Mr. Shefu? Good to see you. Beautiful. Yeah, so Aokiverse did a great job. He was on NFT LA, and I listened to him talk. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. And he did 25,000 NFTs, I believe. Wow, that's a lot of NFTs.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you cannot sell 25.
No, you can't. But he's a pretty big DJ. He's like pretty famous.
Yeah, he's very famous. He's very famous. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. But anyways, that's kind of like, I think that's the take on that, which is Spotify. They're doing that, and I think they're testing it out. Spotify testing Web3. They're not just doing it with them; they're doing it with someone else as well, I believe.
With other artists?
Yes. I don't believe it's just Kingship.
I mean, Kingship would probably be the first step.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did it with other 10:22 p.m. artists. They might.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they really wanted that feature to kind of like gain traction and get in the news some more, they would do it with a larger band name. Like King Leon would be a great one, because they've already done NFTs. Mm-hmm. Dude, what are we talking about? Steve Aoki or Snoop Dogg should.
Dude, if they did that shit, they would just go.
They did that with Snoop Dogg, man.
They go sky high. They go sky high. But
Snoop,
I don't think
Snoop is so big into NFTs. He's so funny, man.
Yeah, but just, I guess to me, it's like, what's the deal with Spotify in that case? Like, what does Spotify get out of it? Like, imagine if Spotify became a token gated system for that. Like, what does Spotify get out of it then?
Well, how does Spotify make money? They make money
because you pay subscription.
Because you pay subscription. So if you are a fan of, say, Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg starts using some sort of token gate NFT compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
On Spotify only. So the only place that you can
I see what you mean. Yeah.
That is go to Spotify. So by offering musicians and artists more or better fan experiences through their platform, that's going to ultimately bring more users to Spotify and hopefully more buyers of premium.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's kind of what they're thinking.
So really interesting here. So actually, there's two more projects that are testing out partnership with Spotify. So it's called Fluff and Moonbirds.
Moonbirds, really interesting. Mm-hmm. I know this is a whole nother topic of conversation, but I know Moonbirds kind of went through the shits last year with their whole IP intellectual property rights and stuff. Yeah.
Really interesting. Wow.
Because they rescinded the exclusive commercial rights for all their NFTs or something like that.
What do you mean? Oh, so you cannot use Moonbirds as
I think originally they had, or it was the other way around. Originally they had said that you cannot use your NFT for commercial, like exclusive or non-exclusive, and then they rescinded that and said, okay, now you can use it.
Well, that's a little bit dumb how they're just going back and forth and so forth. Like, like if you're buying an NFT, you should be able to,
do whatever you want with it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if you buy an NFT, you should be able to do whatever you want with it. I feel like.
I think at the end of the day, that's what they did. That's what they did decide on.
Yeah, that just makes more sense to me, honestly.
Yeah,
but Fluff
cool.
and Moonbirds did not share any details on their partnership just yet. In terms of, but Kingship confirmed its participation in pilot on Twitter. So, So yeah, that's I think it's pretty cool. I guess we'll see where it goes with that, But yeah, man,
Sweet.
Crazy stuff, man. And I think one last thing we have to cover is base, which we've covered it before, actually, right?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it with Daniel last week. I
Yeah,
actually don't know a whole lot about it.
yeah,
Daniel's the techie guy. He's got all
yeah.
the info on it.
All you guys should literally mint, and if there's a free mint for you on base, those of you who don't know, there's actually
Do
a
you have a
full.
link for that, Naz?
Yeah, I have a link for that if you want. You want to check?
You should throw it in the chat for people.
I threw it in the chat. Those people who don't want one. So you can actually mint an NFT for free on base. But I'm actually really curious how this whole process works like, because I believe, let me see if I connect my MetaMask here. So I have my, okay, so let's just go to my account here. I have like 15 bucks. What if I connect my wallet? Okay, I use MetaMask. Okay, I do mint free. 0.00 Zora mint free. Okay, I hit mint the NFT. Okay, $5 just to mint NFT. What the fuck? What is this mint? What is Zora mint fee? What the hell is this thing?
Zora?
Yeah. Oh, Zora is a
Zora's
platform. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a minting platform.
The fee will be clearly displayed to the collectors. No.
Wait, so this is a base NFT you're minting?
Yeah.
Why are they using Zora? Why aren't they
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Why aren't they using Coinbase NFT Marketplace? Oh, probably because they do $100 in transaction volume a month.
So you're making fun of
Yeah, but it's so bad, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So, but if I'm gonna mint this. Let's see, it's processing here. So all of you guys, it's a free mint, of course, apart from the stupid fee that you have to pay. So it's like, I think it's like $5 altogether.
Wait. Is it a fee or are you paying the gas?
No, this is a fee for Zora.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. So I got the NFT, and I don't know what to do with it now. Like, okay, I got it. That's cool.
You know what's so funny, Naz, is that what you just said is how everybody in Web 2 who doesn't know anything about Web 3, that's exactly what they say. Oh, I have this now. What the fuck do I do with it?
Well, but I don't. Like, it's like, honestly, like, for the next few days, okay, so it says Meet Base 2, the Ethereum Layer 2 that offers a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly way to anyone. So yeah, they're getting a lot of traction for this kind of stuff. For the next few days, we'll be evolving the artwork to tell a story of the builders who will help us bring 1 billion people on chain. Check your NFT for the latest evolution every day at 12 p.m. Oh, so it's going to evolve into... so the NFT is going to evolve into something different every single time.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But where are they actually selling this shit? Let me see. It's, okay, info. I see the contract address. Oh, and then there's an OpenSea link. Okay. Oh, okay, I see it now. So you can actually see. So you guys can mint this for free as well, of course. There's actually also a view on IPFS as well. This is pretty cool. I wish you can see this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I can check it out later.
Bulk list with single signature. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's just normal. They're just normal NFTs, I guess. Wow, I mean, you know what their price is right now?
What?
There's 415,000 of them.
What are they selling?
0.002 ETH.
Oh, that's nothing.
So it's $5.
Wow, the same.
This is less than my gas fees, than my Zora mint fee. I'm saying this is the life of every single NFT developer. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the life of every single NFT developer. They're like, oh no, I bought the NFT, but now it's lower priced.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a question for the chat, and I want everybody in the chat to type out their number here. What is the most you would pay for a free NFT? If there was just
what do you mean free? If it's free, it's free.
No, dude, you just paid $5 for a free NFT.
That's not. Yeah. Okay.
So my question is, if you had to pay a fee or pay for gas for a free NFT, what is the most you'd pay for? I want to see what people.
I would say 10. For me, it's $10.
You $10?
Yeah.
I would say $3.50.
Oh damn, that's very specific.
Yeah.
So
no
even
more.
if it's $3.51, you're not gonna buy it.
Fuck no, not paying that.
What the hell? Oh my god, man, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man, I think this is, I mean, look, I think it's really cool. They sold thousands of these. So, and it's just exciting because they're gonna get so many users on base. You know, think about it. 450,000 people are interested in this. So maybe I think this is a way for them to get interest from other people potentially. That's kind of how I see it. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many
Go ahead.
Coinbase users? How many Coinbase are there? I think there's like
Like
over
1 billion.
100
Min-
million.
How many users are on Coinbase?
I think it's
Yeah, well, someone said $5 they'll pay. The maximum they'll pay is $5 in the chat.
yeah.
Yeah. See, cheapo. You're such a cheapo. So according to Coinbase, there's 103 million verified users.
Okay, yeah. So, and then there's, I think, barely 2 million active Ethereum wallets. So like native Web3 users.
Oh wow, really?
So like imagine onboarding 101 million more people onto the
Yeah,
blockchain ecosystem.
yeah. If
Whether or
there's
not
some,
it's base or what,
yeah.
It's a good stepping stone, I think.
The cool thing is it's gonna be built on Solidity, so I know that for sure.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty awesome.
So that'll,
you
that'll
can build
open up a
games
lot
on
more.
it. You can build lending on it. You can build, you know, I mean, you name it. It's secure. It's using Ethereum, so pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that'll
pretty cool.
open the door a lot more for developers. It'll increase demand a lot for Solidity developers.
Yeah, Solidity, let's go.
Such a Solidity maxi.
I know. I love Solidity, man. Yeah, right now, even on Tron, that we're working on Tron right now, that's also Solidity, which I'm so excited about.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for today, honestly. Unless you have something else you want to say.
No, man, I don't got much else.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Cool
Cool stuff with Spotify. The Unity thing, really excited about that. I think that's very, very cool. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right, as I'm playing the music here, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Can you hear the music or no?
I can hear a little bit. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.
Bye.